You are now listening to episode 21 of a self help podcast where we focus on lifting each other up and counting our blessings at the same time. We are your hosts. Hey, I'm Mia,
I'm Kiosha, and
and
this is
this is
Crazy
Crazy
Beautiful
Beautiful
Talks.
Talks. Although I have been out of this world for a while, but we have to talk about 2021 dating. Yes, I've been out of it, what, 3 years?
Yes, lucky.
Talking with my sister, I've heard a lot of really difficult things, okay, when it comes to dating. As always, we'll start with a quote. In order to create the relationship that you're dreaming of, you need to first start from the inside and work your way out. Dr.
Yes.
What is it? Jenny? Janine?
Janine
Oh,
Staples.
we have a great aunt named Janine. Dr. Janine Staples, scholar, educator, and coach.
Yes, that is so true. Like, how are you supposed to have a great relationship when you're not even whole yourself? If you cannot be who you are, you cannot create the relationship you want to have. It's just how it is.
Of course, like we've said plenty of times, like how are you gonna love somebody else if you don't love yourself or know yourself? Like you're gonna get in a relationship or dating or like we were talking about situationships, you get in relationships and you don't even know the person, you don't even know yourselves. So then y'all jump into a relationship and if you do something they don't like, you automatically snap because in your mind it's like you're supposed to know me, like like you're my boyfriend,
Exactly.
like so you get
Exactly.
upset. So I totally agree
Exactly.
with that.
Later in the show, we will be interviewing actively dating men and myself because I'm an actively dating woman. DoubleTrustingDating.com read, why is it so hard to find love? You think that it would be easy to find love in 2021. We have dating apps, meetups, online forums, social media, and so much more. Yet, we have many clients and friends who simply cannot find the right person. And this is after trying matchmaking, Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, Hinge, all of them, y'all.
Dang, I didn't even know you knew all those.
And attending single events. They have taken thousands of people's and things should be easier, but they just simply are not. I know you're not in it, Mia, but what do you think? It's a lot.
Okay, right. You're right. All these dating apps, like when I think of dating apps, like I've tried dating apps before and they're not what you think they're supposed to be. They're not giving what it's supposed to give. This is a whole bunch of hookups, a whole bunch of booty calls, a whole bunch of, I don't know, people who just want to hook up. There's no real relationships in dating apps. Like I would not recommend that. I would recommend simply meeting people, passing, having the same similarities, going the same places. Like those dating apps are out.
I I tried all that, and you know what's weird? I just downloaded Facebook dating app, y'all.
They have a Facebook dating app.
Yeah, they have a Facebook dating app. I have like 3 dates lined up, and I downloaded it last night.
I feel like Facebook is probably a little bit more reliable. I don't know, like because you kind of know it's people. I
I
don't
don't. It's
know.
it's 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 hard. Okay, it's hard.
I wouldn't even know where to start if I needed to date right now. Like,
It's
mm-mm.
it's too much.
Overall, loneliness is on the rise too. As we become more socially disconnected, a recent Pew survey found most people think that dating sucks, and a lot of people have just stopped looking for love. I was at that point one time. It's no wonder 28% of men under 30 haven't had sex in the last year. What? Hold on, we
Yes,
have to check them numbers.
girl, I checked.
And an all-time high for men of the age group compared to anything anytime in history. Most users of online dating are finding that the process of liking, matching, texting, and meeting someone is more like a waste of effort. After sorting through the time wasters, ghosters, and fakes, relationships that start from online dating aren't as likely to last. So that's that. This may be because online dating is unnatural for many reasons.
It's right. Online dating is unnatural. Like we used to be able to get up, go somewhere out to dinner, out to the club with our friends, walking down the street, and a person would approach you and show interest in you. Nowadays, people are not even, they can't even
Mm,
communicate correctly. So, these dating apps are handicapping us because people don't know how to hold proper conversations anymore, how to approach a woman or approach a man, or when you are approached, you're awkward.
That's true. Or you overly aggressive, or it just doesn't feel right. And it's so unnatural because you can be anybody you want to online. Like I can upload a picture of you and be you, just like we want to be on that show, The Circle.
Yes.
Like I could literally be you. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's so unnatural because you have no idea what that person's vibe is. You don't know how they speak. You don't know their mannerisms. It's just not
Hard.
cool.
I have also noticed that the over resilience online dating has crippled people's social interactions in real life. Even though most people think online dating sucks, people aren't going out as much. And there's so much less person to person interaction. How can you meet your soulmate if you never leave your house? And when you are out, you're wearing headphones or staring at something else or not paying attention because you're in your phone. Like, how do you expect to meet Mr. Right or Mrs. Right if you're not there? Finding love in 2021 is difficult because we've entered a culture and technology era that's a complete mess, at least from the dating standpoint.
I agree. I totally agree with that. Like, we have to I mean, coming out of the pandemic, I mean, that was kind of normal. Like you stay in your home and everybody interacts off of your Zoom or your portal, phone, everything like that. But now things are opening up. They got the vaccine, they got other things, negative COVID tests, whatever the case may be. We have to take that initiative and get out,
Yes.
okay? And open up. And that's why we're doing our monthly brunch bunch, you know what I mean, in Las Vegas and Los Angeles. We're trying to
Yes.
get us back out and healthy relationships. I need a healthy relationship
And
with
engage.
friends. Like, we
Yes.
need to know how to talk to strangers, get out there and just, I mean, live life. That is the whole point of our podcast, Brunch Bunch. Everything that we do, we just want you to live life, get out there.
Yes.
And living behind a
Definitely.
computer is so unnatural. I love the
Mm.
word that they use, so unnatural. Okay, so I can say when I was dating, like I wasn't even dating before me and my boyfriend got together. So I would say I probably was dating about 4 years ago was when I was dating. Okay. And I was dating in Las Vegas. And ugh, that scene, it wasn't dating. It was men looking for women that they could get over on. It really wasn't dating. I don't even think I've dated back in, before I had my son, or I don't know, right after I had my son. In California, it's way better. But I was dating in Vegas, and honestly, it was just about losers trying to get over on women,
Yes.
and that was my experience. And I got done over, I got stolen from, I
Mm.
got physically violated, and things like that. And I'm just so thankful that I'm not in that world anymore. How is dating for you, Kiosha?
Woo. So You know what? It's very hard for me to find genuine men. And the only this is gonna sound so off and so weird, but the only genuine men that I'm finding are married men that their wives want to be in a relationship with me too. So it's not like I'm finding a man that wants to be in a monogamous relationship with me. Couples come after me to be in a polyamorous relationship with me. So that's literally the only genuine I'm finding. Of course, everything else, they just want to fuck. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
They're obsessed with my ass because they have a fetish for asses. They're looking for a handout because they see that I'm doing me and I'm independent. So they want me to help them do them. Like literally, before we started recording, man in my text, what's for dinner? I'm coming through. Who are you? You're not my man.
Why you ain't cook me dinner?
That's weird.
Right.
Like it's just weird. And then they wanted me to do girlfriend duties, but not wanting to commit or have that title. I'm done. I'm so done. It's so much. It's so much.
It's just, I know I've heard that saying before, like, don't do wife duties if you're not the wife. You know what I mean? But I have a strong belief system of maybe making room or putting stuff into existence, or putting yourself in that position to receive that relationship. So I've always been the person, even if we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, but we're talking, oh, I'm doing girlfriend duties, like I'm a girlfriend now.
I was too,
but I'm doing wife duties, hoping to be a wife. And I mean, honestly, that could take you so far. I mean, a man knows if he's going to marry you or not within the first
6 months.
6 months of a relationship. A man knows.
We're gonna find out tonight. Well, now that we have the textbook answers on 2021 dating, we have some men that are currently in the dating scene.
What up, Will?
Hey!
What's up, what up, Vic?
Oh, y'all know each other? Wow.
Right?
Yes. I had him on my podcast.
Aw, that's awesome. So thank you everyone for joining us. Before we get started, we are going to introduce some special guests. Creator, producer, and the host of Black Love Renaissance podcast, where they're restoring the feeling and elevating the narrative one couple at a time. Father of two beautiful queens, born and bred in Baltimore. Some call him messy and some call him problematic, but all call him handsome. Handsome guy named William, aka Lucky Liam, aka Brett Hampton. Welcome.
Hey.
Hello.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long you been in the dating scene, sir?
Longer than I care to admit. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Okay. All right.
So we're just gonna say 5 plus.
5 plus. All right. This gentleman is the host of Liquor Talk podcast. He brings it on every podcast he is on. When he is on your podcast, liquor is highly recommended. The more you drink, the better he sounds. Podcasting out of Florida, it's Victor from Liquor Talk podcast.
What's going on, ladies? Thank you for having me. What up, Will? Long time no see. It's happy to see you again, man.
Definitely. It's good to see you, brother.
I got my liquor too. I'm about to pour it up.
And how about we all cheers?
In this,
Let's cheers before we
cheers. Hold on.
Cheers.
Yes.
Oh, Kiosha.
Cheers. Yes. I didn't pour you. Hold on. Yes. All right, let's jump in. Mia, what you got for us? We're excited.
All right, what's going on, y'all? I'm Victor, host of the Liquor Talk podcast out of Florida, where I talk to everybody. And to answer the question, like Will, I've been dating since dinosaurs were walking around Earth.
Oh, goodness.
That's how bad it's been. But but the short answer is 5 plus years, like Will. You know what I'm saying? I've been dating for a while enough to know that the dating pool got more than pee in it. Everybody says the dating pool got pee in it. I think it got something more than pee.
Definitely.
What you think? Okay, before we get to the real question, why have y'all been dating that long? Like, you want a date, or you not looking for commitment? Like, are you just fucking? Like, what are y'all doing for 5+ years? Go ahead,
You want to
Will.
go first, Vic, or you want me to take it?
Nah, I'm gonna let you take it.
All right. So, do you want what sounds good, or do you want the truth?
Truth.
We don't lie to our listeners, so
No, I didn't say nothing about lying. I said, do you want what sounds good, or do you want the truth?
Truth. But we're going
Alright.
raw.
the
tonight.
gutter
This is all
truth.
raw.
I'm gonna keep the answer as small and short as possible and concise. For a long time, I didn't want the responsibilities of a relationship, so I just been playing around. And then after a while, when I wanted to get serious, I had to do some work on myself. So I was like, let me just fall back, focus on me. And then I just forgot how to put myself out there. So I just really been chilling.
I
about you,
totally
Vic?
understand that.
Similar to Will, it's like I've come from the standpoint of being the nice man that always finishes last, but I started to just stop giving a damn about what these people think. Just started putting myself worth first, and like Will, I just got tired of putting myself out there. So now I'm just chilling myself because it's like you're tired of putting yourself out there, tired of putting forth the effort, only for the person to tell you, "Oh, I'm not that into you," or they basically they see I'm not full of drama. I don't have baby mama drama, or I don't have all these women running after me. You know what I'm saying? So they just feel like just because I don't have no drama, I'm not a good man. So I got tired with it. So I just said the hell with it. You know what I'm saying? So every once in a while, I'll put myself out there, but you know.
That's crazy because I've heard girls say act like that, like they like the drama or like the fighting, the bickering, because it like adds excitement to the relationship. Like that is out. Like I don't even ever want to be in that type of environment again because it's so stressful.
I'm too old for that.
True.
True. Yours truly saying that, and I got a birthday coming up, so yeah, I feel you.
Happy
How old you
birthday.
turning?
Should I tell y'all?
Yes.
All right, I'm turning 31 in December.
Okay. Happy birthday. Y'all all youngins.
Right, I'm 30.
How old are you, Will?
38.
Okay.
Right. Y'all two
I-
Actually, I'm 39 in a
say
month, so.
Okay, I'm 39.
okay, so let's get to these questions, okay? This for y'all.
See all this wisdom.
Yes, I love it.
Okay. What is something that you experienced on a date that you will never want to happen again? Ooh.
Victor, you start this time because Will went first last time.
All right. A girl telling me that she a virgin. Don't tell me that. Do not tell me you a virgin because I'm not thinking about sex while I'm on a date with you. I'm thinking about getting to know you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like if that happens, if that happens, it happens. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? To see if we got something here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about sex. No, I can't make this up. We having a good conversation. The girl just randomly says, "Oh, did you know I'm a virgin?" I'm like, that just stunned me. I'm like, because I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard no woman admit that to me before.
Well, I'm gonna say something about that. Being a virgin is like finding gold when you want to hike.
That's
okay?
like finding platinum.
So
No, it's not.
I mean, why you say that? Because why you say it's not?
Why you say that?
Why?
Breaking virginities is not fun. That shit is a myth. Niggas be lying. Oh, can we curse?
Yes,
I
you can curse.
Oh, yeah. Niggas be capping, bro. Taking somebody's virginity is not fun. It's
not
fun.
it being fun. It's about a woman. I think she's proud. One, she's proud because there's not. I mean, when we find a woman, we like praise her, like, "Hey, girl, you held out. Look at you. You did good." You know what I mean? And then also, it's kind of like saying something so you don't expect anything to happen. You know, because to us, when sometimes we go on a date, it's like men expect sex or some type of sexual activity after the date. Yes. So I gotta let you know, like, I'm not ready for that. I mean, especially if you're a virgin, you don't even know how to act. I mean, you don't know what a man really, I don't know how to say it. Like, you a virgin, you don't know if a man is coming at you sexually or I don't know. I'm not a virgin, so I'm just guessing. But I'm just saying, like, she's just saying it so so she can calm you down.
Aware.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, so you don't expect anything, maybe. What about you, Will? What's the worst thing that happened to you?
Shit. let me see. It's kind of far and few between of everything. I'm gonna say almost getting jumped at the movies.
Elaborate, sir.
It ain't had nothing to do with her, but I actually thinking about it, it was a good situation because basically we went to the movies and dudes got a little eye, you know what I mean? We looking at them like, yo, have some respect. And next thing you know, they want to swerve the parking lot and try to hop out on us. So
just you and your date?
Yeah. Oh, she was a rider though. She was ready.
Were they looking at her?
Yeah, they was looking at her. And it was like they was pulling, like as we walked through the parking lot, they're pulling down, but they slowing down, like looking, and we looking at them. Yeah. So I'm in my mind, I'm thinking we about to get robbed, but they looking at her.
Trying to take
so
you finna get robbed.
Yeah.
Of your girl.
Yeah, so when they so after that they spun back around and they was about to hop out, but then they noticed I popped my trunk open and she had her hand in her purse and she was ready to go. I'm like, she might be a keeper. She wasn't.
Damn, where you?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know. Probably like I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it respectful.
Kiosha, same question.
What's your next question, Mia?
You ain't answered the question.
Oh, I got it.
You said I'm asking all three of y'all. I'm asking you too, sister.
Oh, we know she got a juicy one.
So I was on a date with a couple, and everything was cool. Like we were vibing. It was all copacetic. And then all of a sudden the wife like tripped out and she wanted to fight me. And she was like, my husband, why are you more desirable to my husband? I was like, listen, y'all decided on this lifestyle. And for you to come, yes, Polly.
Yeah, I had to catch up. I was lost.
She was on a date with a couple.
I wasn't
I was like, she dating a couple? Yeah.
See, I caught it because it happened to something like that happened to me, but continue.
And with that.
And it, I had to cut him off immediately just because, when you're in a situation like that, if you decide to be in that lifestyle, you're the be secure within yourself. And for you to flip on me, like, and we're in a public place, that shit was just so weird. Like, I've had a couple of situations like that. It's weird. Like, it is weird. What the French?
Dating is
so like
weird.
Did you go to a website to do that?
No, I didn't. So okay, no, let me rewind. So my very first experience with a poly situation, I met off of an app. Okay. And I kept seeing this man, but I kept seeing his description that he was poly. So I kept passing it up, but something drew me to it. And after that, for some strange odd reason, I had two couples approach me in the grocery store. I don't know how I give off the vibe.
I had that vibe, girl.
One.
It's definitely
weird. I had
it's an aura.
I had one couple approach me on the strip.
I think it's the color of your aura.
Yeah, it has to be. And then I had two couples approach me inside of Facebook Messenger. And I don't like, honestly, I don't know how I do it because I don't say, ooh, I'm interested in a couple.
I think that's that manifesting, girl. That's that manifesting. That's what you wanted. I mean, you were interested in it, and the universe just tapped into your subconscious or whatever and sent out that aura. So, yeah. I think that's kind of like dating too. I feel like people know you want to date. Like you seem more curious. You're like, oh, hi, your high is different. Like my high to a couple is like, oh, hi, your high is probably like hi, hey. Both of you, hey.
But more power to you, Kayla, because you're better than me, you know what I'm saying? Because if I found out it was a couple, I'm like, I'm out of here. Hell no, I am not being third wheel, and you know what? I don't get down like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be a part of your little threesome or whatever. Hell no.
Didn't you say you had a situation with Polly?
I want to hear about it.
So here's what happened in my situation. The chick actually told me that she gets down with the poly. She told me about the Tampa group, the Tampa poly group. It added me to the group. She was telling me about it, whatever. She was like, "Oh, if you find a woman, it'd be cool. If I find a man, it'd be cool, whatever." But I'm like, no. But what really ticked me off is another thing she admitted to me. She admitted me she was HIV positive. I said, "Why the fuck I can keep these random people admitting shit to me?" You know what I'm saying? So,
You better
yeah,
she
that's
told
true.
you.
Yeah, at least she told me, but then the vibe was off. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta think, I'm like, am I really trying to be in the poly life where I gotta share this woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm selfish, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to share.
Yeah, I do, so I'm okay.
No, that might be something to look into, though.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I don't want to be the only
people.
one getting cursed out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it's fun with the right people.
It's like I may look into it, but I don't want no Jada and Will situation where my business is just being blabbed out to the media.
My thing is, I have to be the main couple. Like, we have to be the couple, and we bring you in. Like, I don't want to be the third one, because it's like your situations, you deal with a lot of situations, because either the man is more interested in you or the woman is more interested in you, and it's just a conflict. Like, my relationship, like, we had a threesome, so I want to pick the girl. It's under my terms. It's not under your terms. It's under my terms. I get to pick.
That's how it's supposed to go, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, it's supposed to go. The woman's supposed to pick, but listen, that's the only way I will get down with threesome, because I'm not trying to have no nigga looking at me. You heard what Pimp C said in that interview, you know what I'm saying?
Is that a threesome, or is that like a train or something?
It's a threesome.
Oh, okay.
A train is when you take turns. Yeah, trains is when you take turns.
Oh.
Like, what is wrong with people?
Thank you for explaining clarification, that, because I didn't know.
Thank you for clearing that up for them, because they clearly didn't get that.
I didn't at all.
Okay. Question number 2. What do you like about dating right now? We'll go with Will first, because I think Victor answered last time.
I was still thinking, like,
I'll go first.
Okay,
Kiosha.
Why you?
You ready?
I'm ready. I think for me, it's because it's fun for me right now, because I haven't been putting myself out there, but I've been like really actively dating, like back to back, but none of them live close to me. So it's like I'm always getting in the car, driving 45, hour and a half, 3 hours, and now 12, but I'm not driving there.
Well, wow.
I flew there.
Just for a date?
So yeah.
Okay.
I'm wild. I'm a little wild dude. Like,
I'm adventurous, so
I don't care. I'm gonna go somewhere I've never been, just to hang with a woman that I never met before. I mean, I don't know, so so that's awesome. Why it's fun for me.
That's awesome.
Hey, Victor.
I'll be trying.
Say, what's the question? What's fun about dating?
What do you like about dating right now?
Honestly, I'm gonna be a little positive about it instead of being the negative one about it. But I'm just gonna say that just like meeting new people. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? That just going out, meeting new people, networking, and seeing if someone's there, and damn for this, and damn for this, and maybe I have a supporter for my podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, or just a supporter in general. You know what I'm saying? So, just see if there's something there. So I need to get like Will and just be out here traveling. You know what I'm saying? That's goes for 2022. You know.
You got to go look for the pussy, okay?
Because it's clearly not in Florida, you know what I'm saying? So I might have to venture out to different places.
Oh, no, it's there.
They there. It's just expensive.
No, they there, but they just want scammers and people with multiple baby daddies and stuff, maybe baby mamas and stuff. So
they just want your money.
That part.
Kiosha.
Well, I would say, okay, so what I like about dating 2021 is I get to meet new people. I get a couple of free meals a week. I get to try new things. I went axe throwing. I pay for dates too. Don't shake your head, Will.
You didn't put that in there. You let off when I get a couple free.
You let that off though. You kind of let that off though.
But I do. So if someone asks me at the first date, if a man asks me out,
Oh yeah, that's the rule.
pay.
Yeah.
Okay. But if we go further than that, I've paid. I do pay.
How far?
You know,
How far? I'm just curious. How
second
far?
date, I paid.
Okay. All right.
Third date, I paid. Yeah.
Oh,
But
wow.
I've gotten, I'm not saying not the same person, Mia. I've also gotten to do new things. Like I went axe throwing. I went something, just a couple of things I would have never done if a man wouldn't have said, let's go do this. Because I'm a very adventurous person too. And I'll try anything once.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also like dating because I've learned to accept positive people in my life. And yes, it might not work out as us dating, but I've actually met some really good male friends through dating them first. And then realizing, no, we're not matched that way, but we're cool friends.
That's
Look,
cool.
Will, why you keep laughing at me, sir?
Because I can read the tea leaves, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I can read it to a degree. It's like certain women might be able to get away with giving off the friend vibe, but if a woman tell me straight up, oh, I just see you as a friend, I'll cut it off right there. Because because you get tired of hearing that. It's like that one Jamaican chick, she's like, oh, King, I just see you as a friend, King. You see me as a friend, then why the hell are you calling me King if you see me as a friend?
Because she's respectful, I guess.
She's trying to keep you, homie. Right. Okay, I have a question. It's all over here. But okay, Kiosha brought up the fact of paying for dates. Like, I've never paid for a date. I mean, I paid, like, now that I'm in a relationship, yeah, like I pay for things in my relationship because I feel like, okay, you're there, we're gonna stick around, and not that I owe you, but I want to, return the favor. I want to please you. I want to, whatever the case may be. So is it a turnoff if women expect for you to pay for the dates? Like all the dates? Like every date?
Yeah.
It
is? Yes, turn
every
off.
date, yes. Not the first if I ask, that's just, it's like
why not the first one? Because you like asked her out?
Yeah. I rarely get asked out on dates, so I can't be like, hey, you should be paying this one. But the first one, but
how do you say that? Like the bill comes, you're sitting there, and maybe it's like the second, third date, and she's asked you on the date. And you're sitting there, what do you do? Like, oh, we're gonna half, or you got this, or you slide the bill over to her side. Like,
nah, that's being petty. You gotta, it's a step up thing. So it's like, you pay for the drinks, I pay for the food. You get what I'm saying? So instead of saying, yo, take care of this, just, hey, get the drinks, I got the food. Mm-hmm. And then from there, then they'll be comfortable enough to say, hey, I got this one. Oh, all right, cool.
So do you say that at the beginning, or do they say that after we done ordered all the drinks and ordered all the food? Like,
no. It's like right before the drinks come. That way they don't order 6 drinks. Because I've had that done before where somebody just kept ordering drinks. Like, yo, we going separate ways after this. We already discussed this. It's like, why are you getting so many drinks?
Nah,
we ain't doing that. Yeah, you ain't about to get wasted and drunk. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that. Nah.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, me personally, I feel like the vibe. I feel like I knew what you were gonna say. Go ahead. But me personally, I'll just feel like it, and it doesn't come up beforehand. I'll just be like, okay, I got it this, the check will come and I'll be like, oh, I got it this time. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've always been that way.
But you know where I got that from? I've had women do that. Like when the bill came, they're like, oh, I'm gonna pay for the drinks, you pay for the food. And I'm like, oh, cool. I like that. Like they bring it up.
Yeah.
So that's
I like that
so now
better.
I know how to introduce it.
Yeah. I like that better too. I'm gonna do that next time. Not pay for the whole thing, be like, I got the drink. You got it.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's an interesting concept. I've had different situations. I've had some where the first date was at a bar. Now I'd get the first round of drinks, and then she went and got the second round of drinks, and then sometimes it'd be like that. And then some dates I've also had where it was just straight up. She just said separate. You know what I'm saying? So, and then some dates I went ahead and paid for it, and what I've learned in all that, it's just people ain't shit. The people I run into just ain't shit. No matter which way you break it down, whether I pay, she paid, we split it, they just ain't shit.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to move somewhere else.
Yeah, get out of Florida, B.
Right? Because you, poor sir, you need a cleanse and you need to move because you are wounded.
Look, can I send somebody my resume and have them fix up my resume, help me find a job in the city?
I got you, boo. Because you
Right.
need to
Georgia.
move.
Come up to Georgia when I get down there.
I don't know about Georgia, you know what I'm saying? I heard they racist there, you know.
But
I'm
not
raised
even
out
that.
of
Not even that. We could do like a whole little dating show, and we can find you some girls in Florida. We can do like a little speed dating right here. We can join
Nah, they might be
forces
on
on our
speed.
podcast.
You know, somebody else said that too. Shout out to Michelle from Relationships and the Looking Glass podcast. She said the same thing. She said that she based out of South Carolina. She said, "I'm gonna find you a girl." I'm like, "Good luck, shit."
I don't want you to be like, oh, people ain't shit. Like there are some good people out there. You know,
it's like I know that honestly, I know there are good people out there, but sometimes you just say that out of frustration. You know, there's people out there, but we've all said people ain't shit sometimes because out of frustration of running into sorry bums. You know what I'm saying?
Many.
When you know you're deserving of more, when you know your worth, and you know what you're capable of, and you know what you bring to table, and you know that you don't have no drama, you don't have no kids, no drama, then they'll have the mess that people are dealing with, that people have. But you see those people winning. I'm like, this man got 4 or 5 kids, but these women all on him. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. It don't make no sense.
Right, baby, you need something. Sorry.
Okay, since we on that subject, how do you meet people today? How do you personally meet people? Like, Will, you said you've been going on back-to-back dates. Where are you getting these women from?
All right, so I'm not gonna tell you what I work at, but the nature of my job, I visit a lot of different places throughout the day, like literally like 30 to 40 different places a day. So I meet most of my women there. And then one was on Fanbase.
What's it called?
Fanbase. It's like a Clubhouse, Instagram mashed up. It's an app.
Yeah.
Met in one of the audio rooms.
Yeah, it's like Clubhouse that was started by a black person. You know what I'm saying? So I was on the app briefly, but now I just went ghost, you know.
Mm-hmm. Unnatural. What about you?
To answer the question where I meet people at, unfortunately for me, I'm not blessed like Will, not yet, at least, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately for me, I'm often on the dating apps, you know what I'm saying? I'm often on Tinder, I'm often on BLK, sometimes on Hinge. It's just, I'm off and on there. It's like, sometimes I'm like, to hell with it, but then sometimes I'll get a fresh cut because I go out of town and I'm feeling myself, so I'll just get back on it. So it's like, I'll be off and on the dating apps because sometimes where I work at a factory, so you don't see too many women there. So it's like, it is what it is.
Cleaning staff.
Right?
He said you can meet them anywhere. Anybody can get it. Okay.
You better go get a Rosita or something.
Okay. Because you know she got a job. Okay.
That part.
And your house gonna be
true. No, I tried the co-working scene one time. I tried the dating co-working scene. That's like, people are bumps here too. Goodness.
Yo, your standard's too high, yo. I don't even, we never talked about this, but your standard's too high. That's all I'm gonna say.
Maybe.
How I got high standards?
They said, I don't know. You can't, ain't nowhere in the world. Like, who were you in the past life, bro? Like, you can't have this much bad karma.
I don't understand.
Writing people off. Are you just writing people off too fast?
I don't write people off. It's just, I don't know. It's like, for the life of me, I've been trying to figure it out. I'm like, my goodness. It's like, is it the way I was brought up? I'm like, I don't get it. Because last I went to a HBCU, so I'm like, I figured that could change me, but I don't know.
I think you be cutting them off like, my neck too long. I can't do it.
No, she chewed her mouth with her mouth open for 3 bites.
Nah, I'm not that petty. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'll admit this. The pettiest reason I cut somebody off is because they were short. That's the pettiest reason I cut somebody off.
Because what?
They were like 4'9".
That's not. that short?
Can't with you, sir.
That's borderline midget, though.
How much does she weigh, though?
I think she was 4'9". I think she weighed like 180. I think.
Was she a grown woman? So it doesn't matter.
You gotta ask nowadays, but I don't know. That is like, it's hard to pick up a tree stump.
When you lay down, everybody's the same size. So
yeah, but you're not going to lay down the whole time.
You really not.
And it's hard to pick up a tree stump. That's all I'm saying. The center of gravity is too low.
I can't with y'all. I can't.
I'm just saying. I'm with him on that one. I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna work, little mama.
Low key, Kiosha. I mean, well, maybe I think you short. You date short men. I cannot.
I know.
Date
I
a
can't.
short
Well,
man.
how tall are y'all?
Y'all not picking them up though.
I'm tall. I'm 5'10".
Can't nobody pick me up. Well, my boyfriend can pick me up, but
I'm 5'10", and there's actually a guy that I'm very, very interested in. He's in politics in LA. He has a lot going for himself. He's retired military, has all this stuff going for him, but he's only 5'8.5", and he's my everything. But he's 5'8.5".
You're the same height.
I know.
You're the same height. Just don't wear heels.
No, we're not.
Wear flats. You be good.
I do.
Flats forever?
Yeah.
I do wear. Well, I wear. Did I wear heels for my birthday? No, I wear flats.
Does he wear Timberlands?
No, he's a grown ass man. I mean, like, no, I don't mean that. But I mean,
you mean my man wears Timberlands?
No. Oh my god.
You can wear Timbs on a Saturday. That doesn't make you a child.
No,
I didn't say to work.
No, but he's like an Oreo. He's like a black white man.
White man wearing Timberlands?
He doesn't. Okay, he's in like.
Well, get him a pair.
Golfing shorts and
just get him a pair and make sure he don't lace them up. That's all you gotta do. Just make sure he don't lace them up.
And put a little, give him a little height.
He probably, well, no, he ain't flat-footed because he was in the military.
No.
He'd be good. Get him sometimes. Y'all be the same height. You be good.
So how do you meet guys? How do you meet people you date? Oh, you send grocery stores and stuff?
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
That's the
grocery
couples.
stores.
They shopping together.
Right.
Oh,
when I go out to dinner, with my friends, or when we go to brunch, or when we go to karaoke, like I meet guys everywhere. I mean,
well, that's
good. It's not hard.
Okay, next question. If you could tell the opposite sex advice about dating, what would it be? Well, this is a good one.
Hold on, run it back one more time.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, sorry. My internet. Okay. If you could tell the opposite sex any advice about dating, what would it be? Kiosha, you go first.
So
we need to hear.
I would say, no matter how much you think you're going to hurt a female, you need to always tell the truth. If we are really vibing you, we'll be with you, we'll go on about our relationship, and we'll do us.
Let us choose.
If it's too much, we weren't meant to be together.
I like that. I like that.
That's dope.
Okay, Victor.
Hold up. I got something for that.
Okay.
Well.
I got you. Damn, that's what I was gonna say. Be honest, goddammit.
I mean, everybody can say it. I mean, that's true. I mean, that should be the number one thing humanly.
Yeah, but they're
honest.
not. People aren't.
No.
People are not, though. That's the thing. We can say it all day, every day, but people are not truthful.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's safer that way.
It is.
It is.
Some people are too truthful,
so
Victor, because
I'm
you
so
said they'll tell you.
Like, finding things out afterward.
We're all off. I was saying that, Victor, I think you think they too truthful, because women be telling you, oh, I just want to be your friend, or whatever you said. How do you feel?
You know, I feel like you can be truthful to a degree. It's like I'm at a point now. I'm a grown ass man. I can take whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can say whatever how you feel, and I'll just move how I move. But my advice would be just if you feel this way, be you throughout. Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to put up the front. Be you. Don't be trying to then be somebody else. Be you from the start, from jump. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to take the mask off and show your true colors 3 months down the line. And also, when adversity hits, that's when you got to come together, not try to break up.
Do you take your own advice, Victor?
Yeah.
So we have a Facebook question. We have a few, but there's one on here. Okay. Why is it so hard to get a man to commit, yet he's committed to trying to sleep with me? Once you get the ass, your efforts tremendously change.
Ooh. Well,
That's a loaded question.
It's not. It's not. No, it's not. Are y'all familiar with a guy named Hot Damn I Rock? I can't think of his real. I think his name Kane. He's like a YouTuber. He's actually from Baltimore, where I'm from, but I don't know how far his reach goes. But he made a video. It was like 15 minutes long. And he answered that question. It was a long ass story, but I'm gonna squeeze it down as much as I can. Basically, men are bred from adolescence that women are things, not women. Like they're not people. Like
Sessions.
Like you had to listen to a story. I'm trying not to. I don't want to have to go into the whole story, but basically, he was like in high school. Excuse me. He knew he belonged with the geeks and the nerds because he liked Pokemon and anime and all that shit. But he saw how they used to get picked on and beat up on, so he started hanging with the jocks. So he started hanging with them, and they found out he was a virgin. They was like, "Yo, you a virgin? Yo, you got a week. Yo, you got to go fuck something." And he was like, at that moment, they literally was telling him to fuck something, not a woman, not a female, not a girl, not a human, but something. And that happens to so many of us that's how we're brought into the situation. We're not doing it because we're, discovering life and we want to have sex. No, we trying to press these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that just carries on until we get older and older. And it takes a while for us to wake up that's a fucked up way of thinking. And then you got to unlearn that shit. And then on the other side of that, there's really nobody to teach us after we unlearn this shit. Like, all right, what's the right way now? You get what I'm saying? So At this point, women still are collateral damage until we get to the point where we learn some new shit.
Yeah.
No. So we carry that. And some of us just don't know how to turn that shit off.
We do carry that. Now I'm gonna come at it from a different angle. It's sometimes that us men, we get tired of being the ones that always are the ones that want to date and stuff and don't want to fuck. But then sometimes we go into that place where, okay, we just want to fuck. That's when the attention comes for some of us, you know what I'm saying? When it's just, okay, we just, now if I come off as just want to fuck, now that's what they respond to. It's like, and sometimes, and that is a fucked up way of thinking, that sometimes you gotta go rogue and stuff how you really feel in order to get what you want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes you just gotta go into that rogue place, and sometimes it's like, and also to to the person writing that question, I'm like, who are you? Did you turn down somebody that's willing to date you? Because what I've learned is sometimes you may have turned down somebody that's willing to date you instead of the one who you want to act right. Instead of waiting for that person to act right, you might want to embrace the person who you're ignoring, you know what I'm saying? Because the one you're probably ignoring the hell out of is probably the one that will date you and give you what you want and stuff, and not coming off as the one just wanting to fuck.
Yo, you need a hug, yo.
You do, baby. I want virtual hug. I wish I could hug you right now.
Thank y'all.
Hey, can I give another answer to the question though?
Yes.
All right. So are we having a conversation? Or are we having a real conversation?
Real conversation.
I'm a real stickler for words, so I just got to make sure.
Go ahead.
All right. So another answer to that question is niggas like pussy, but niggas don't like women.
That's true.
That's hard.
That's real.
Is it like putting another knot on your belt? Like it's not about the woman, it's just the numbers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, and people hate when I say this, but only men. But most of these niggas only fuck to tell other niggas. That's it. I don't even think they get pleasure out of it.
Listen. I was dropping a friend off at Now I'll admit I was being a good friend. I took one for the team. I was like, okay, I'll take you over to the chick house. The chick came out, so I'm like, okay, now I gotta look at her. I'm like, okay, you just trying to get your rocks off, bro. That's all that is, and brag about it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I'm not even gonna lie. There's a lot of guys that want to fuck to tell my ex-husband or to tell different. I had someone try to come at me, but I caught it beforehand. But he had already inboxed my ex. Like it was weird. Like
okay, that is foul, and that is just weird. That's a low blow right there. Like, nah.
Were they enemies?
They went to high school together.
Oh, I ain't had nothing to do with you.
And he went back in my photos and saw that it was my ex.
Oh, yeah, that ain't nothing to do with you.
That
was
I want to speak on just like a woman's behalf when it comes to like men, or like, okay, you say men do it probably to tell other men, or maybe just to get their rocks off, get their penis wet, whatever the case may be. Women are totally different. Like if you're single and you're like, horny, or you want to, get a little action, you will literally go to like the last person or your ex. Women, I want to speak for all women, but majority of women will not look for a new partner. They will go backwards, like baby daddy.
Ooh.
Somebody used to mess with, you still cool with, the dude around the corner that you used to mess with. They never want to add. We always try to recycle. What is it called? Recycle.
Yeah, recycle that dick.
Listen, that is actually true, because I actually was on the podcast. I was actually on the podcast with Lipstick Laundry Podcast. Shout out to Shani out of South Florida. I was on the podcast where she admitted that to me. She was like, "Yeah, I'd rather just call the toxic ex who I know ain't no good, just listen to him." You know what I'm saying?
Because it's y'all
gotta break that damn habit, ladies. Break that fucking habit.
That makes sense.
No. But listen, we don't want to. Okay, we haven't had sex in a long time or whatever, right? And we have feelings that we need to fulfill. You don't want to go with a new dude and you don't know if he really gonna do what you need that needs to be done. We need to go back with Bud, who we know gonna get the job done.
Are y'all communicating these things? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all communicating what needs to be done and stuff? Because hey, I'll ask women, hey, what you like? Tell me what you like and let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But are you communicating these things?
Some guys aren't like that.
Wait, what? Clearly don't have any exes, bro. I understand it. I get it. I'm not mad at it. Like, yeah, it makes sense. If I
have this person, I have exes. They just live in different states.
My exes live in different states too, but they fly out here just because I say I'm horny.
Shit. Well, hey, I ain't flying exes.
Before you get into that, one more question. I mean, for me, are you friends with your exes? Do you have are you cordial? Like, I'm friends. I mean, I'm not friends, but are you cordial?
I'm cordial with all my exes. You can go to every single one of my exes, and none of them will have some negative shit to say about.
They might sound crazy, but
yeah. I mean, but they're all like they're all still cool with me. Like I could call them tomorrow and be like, I want to get back with you, and 89.99% will be like, okay.
Well, you still friends with your exes?
So I don't have that many exes, but no, one of my exes is literally my best friend. I've known her for over 20 years. So yeah, she's the only one though. But
Victor.
Obviously, no, I'm not cool with any of them.
You ain't got no exes.
I'm not cool with any of my exes. It's like, once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. It's like, what's the point of keeping you around? Because what's the point of keeping you around? Because I'm gonna have those thoughts of, damn, you really let me go, and now you with this motherfucker? That's what I'm gonna think if I see you out with another man.
Look, we need a mindset class on Victor, because baby.
Literally had one of my exes on the podcast, and it was like, we got to talk about this. I mean, we were cool. Like it wasn't no. I mean, he did some fucked up shit, but I'm a woman that I got over it, and I mean, I understood my fault, understood his fault, and but we got to a point where we could actually laugh, kiki, and joke about the situation. And I feel like it's closure because at the end of the day, you don't want people to be out there in the world and not like you. I mean, for me, I'm in a different level in my life, and I just don't want somebody out there like with ill intent, like, oh, F that bitch. Like, like I could understand people like, nah, I'm cool off of her. That's fine. Like, I'm cool off a lot of people, but I don't want nobody out there like F that B and all that stuff and turn into a stalker, and you feel me? Like, I don't got time for that.
I get that, but where I'm going is like, you know what? You can feel that way. You can stay in that place if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going somewhere and I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm focused on me. I'm focused on going to the next level. So I'm not even looking in the past, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you see me on here, if you got ill will towards me, oh well, that's on you because I've forgiven you. I got my closure, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you don't sound like you forgiving anybody.
No, I forgive them, but it's just tired of the process. That's the part I don't get tired of. That's the part that's tiring and stressful.
Baby, you can. It's on your face. It's in your aura.
Delivery.
It's in your aura that you're so tired of the process. So if it's in your aura and it's in your just the way that you communicate to things, like I bet women feel that. So they're like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? He already has this negative connotation on what I'm going to be like. So I'm not even going to give him a chance.
And you carry that into the next relationship or the next dating. Like, you carry it. You like, oh, it's like, whoa, I'm not her. Relax. I know you've been through some things, but I am not her. We 30 now. Victor,
I've released to a degree.
30.
Well, happy belated birthday. I've released to a degree, but sometimes we're talking about it's just
hard. Yeah.
When talking about it and talking about experiences, it's just you have so many negative experiences. It's like, damn, when is a good experience gonna come?
I hear you.
It's gonna come, Victor. I promise.
It is. Come. Yes, it is.
You just gotta open your heart and let all that baggage go. Cause I'm gonna speak for myself. Like I'll be holding on to a lot of stuff, and I really have to let go of a lot of stuff and open up my heart and open up my critical thinking and let people know I'm not always right. Because I came, in your 20s, you like, can't nobody tell me nothing. Like I'm who I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. And that's not true. You're gonna change. You change with your age, like 30. Like now we figuring out, we know who we are and we know, like how to maneuver, and other people have other opinions, and your opinion is not always right, or what you know or what you was taught is not always true. And we're starting to learn that other people grew up different ways and different environments and how they think. And I'm really taking into consideration of how everybody thinks. And I promise you, you're going to meet somebody that's just going to love you for who you are and be like, fuck all them bitches because I'm here for you. So I just want you to be open-minded.
Yes, please, sir.
I'm praying for you.
Yeah, I am too, baby. And it's not, you know what? No, and it's not.
I wasn't joking. I'm sorry. I wasn't joking.
No, it's not in a negative way. Like, I'm going to pray for you too, because I really want you to release all of this tension that you have. And I really want you to find love, but you have to release and restore yourself in order to find your person, because your person can feel that negative vibrations around you. But we need to wrap up. So do you guys want to take 30 seconds? Do you guys have anything else you guys want to let the dating world know or let anyone know?
Or say anything about us?
Is always open.
We're gonna do a dating show, okay? Because I'm especially for Victor, I feel like not like that, but I want to find you somebody because I'm
a
nice, hardworking woman who's ready to, are you ready for that, or are you still dating?
Look, I'm at this point in life, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
Okay.
Another thing,
watch that
another
email.
thing is, I will say this, I'm closing on 200 episodes of Liquor Talk, so that should tell y'all that if I find something I like, I'm consistent.
Yes.
So let that be a memo to, hey, he can be consistent because look at the damn podcast. I'm closing on 200 episodes.
Congratulations. Thank you so
Love it.
much for
That's a false
blessing
equivalency,
us.
though. I'm not
Wait,
consistent
what?
on my podcast. Yeah, it's a false equivalency. I'm not consistent on my podcast, but I'm consistent in other places, though. I won't allow that.
I'm looking forward to have you ladies on the podcast. Also, Will, if you ever want to come back, you just let me know. We'll do it.
Yes, we're excited. December 14th, I believe. We can't wait. So we want to thank you all so much for your insight today. Today's dating world is so much, and I am so glad we were able to come on here and get the male perspective. All right, let's end this with a question for our viewers. What does a happy marriage look like?
Yes, and you can answer that question on our Facebook page, Crazy Beautiful Talks, or our group, which is a private group. So you're gonna have to, ask to join.
Mhm.
And like she said, our next episode is on relationships. So I hope you will join us with
another episode
of
of Crazy Beautiful Talks.